Alright guys, it is currently 10:55 in the morning. Who's that, Julian? Oh, fucking hell. I got her first. It's 10:55 in the morning. I currently have 50 miles left in my gas tank. Filled it up on Saturday. So Saturday, our neighbor decided to throw a potluck for us. Her neighbor John, all of our neighbors are for us. Her neighbor John, all of our neighbors are quite nice to us. They're all, no adults, they're all like actual, like made adults, you know what I mean? Like they have it all, right? We're kind of the anomaly on this street. They wanted to do a potluck for the holidays. Invited us all like a couple weeks in advance. It was a little bit after Thanksgiving break. Yeah, we kind of got caught up in celebrating for Nick's birthday, so only I was able to make it. And even with that being said, I wasn't there for the full duration. I stayed for like 20 minutes, just made some small talk with John and Kit, him and his wife. I actually met Kit before John. I didn't know his name was even John until he. I actually met Kit before John. I didn't know his name was even John until he decided to look after the cats for us. Bit of a last minute thing, whatever happened there. Yeah, but yeah, I met up with Kit and John, talked to them for a bit. We actually kind of gossed a little bit about our neighbor. It's the neighbor with the red Tesla. I don't know, like, he was like, yeah, I don't know what he does, like, I think he does this kind of like, I forget the exact job he told me, but it was some, like, home-based, like, textile sewing, knitting type thing that he does for his job, I think, according to John. But, I don't know if he's this guy, like, he's kind of just playing Stardew Valley, watching Gumball, Gravity Falls, watching shows, really. Unless the girlfriend comes over, or, they're doing something with the kid they have. I don't know what's going on there. All the happiness to them. They're doing something with the kid they have. I don't know what's going on there. All the happiness to them. Saturday is not really this week, I guess. Who cares, right? What is the fucking mafia? I gotta follow the rules now. I guess, yeah, it's the same Saturday. I didn't stay as long on this because I actually went to Sacramento that same night to meet up with one of my classmates, one of my friends in class in college, who has been moving a lot since, graduation. He's having a huge yard sale, so went to check out some stuff, hang out with them a bit. There's some chicken pot pie there. Yeah, it was cool. Super nice folks and everything. The dad was kind of breaking my balls a little. I'm over in Sacramento, you gonna stay the night over? Like, Dad, I work tomorrow. He was like, yeah, he was working. I don't know, man. But yeah, so I wanted to get a grandfather clock. I inspected it. All the pieces were there. It's been in the family for a while, but it's very large. It would not have fit in my car. What the fuck are you doing? Great players. It's very large. It would not have fit in my car. What the fuck are you doing? Great players. Yeah, but there was a nice like small table / chest I wanted to bring back with me. I wouldn't mind that. So I'm gonna go back this Friday. Might get drinks after or something. But yeah, because the point is, like, I've been on my marketplace grind as well, and she can get me like lower prices than usual. So I'm I want to take this week. I finally decided to sell my sister my 958.2. It's a car I don't really use any longer. It really just sits there and just eats my money away. So yeah, that's no longer my car. We finished that yesterday. Just gotta wait for the paperwork in the mail. Finished that yesterday. Just gotta wait for the paperwork in the mail. But yeah, I guess that's a bunch of stressors off of me. Responsibility for her. And a nice, new-ish car. It works. It's good. That will serve my sister well as long as she takes care of it. Yeah, that was this week. I forget if it says, I don't know. Life, guys, is a series of plays. Now, you're probably thinking, like, what are you talking, like a playwright? Like, you Shakespeare, like, that kind of play? No. I mean, play in a sense, like, I don't know, like a video game, a board game, a turn, kind of like a little packaged strategy / game plan that you would use to, I guess, like, assess / tackle any given situation, any game, any whatever it is you're doing. Yeah, I'm not going to talk too much about that and where the ideology comes from, but you really have to treat life like it's a game sometimes. You can make good plays or bad plays, but the plays you make are your own. It's kind of like Sims in that sense. Like, I don't know. Like, I mean, look around. Like, let's say, I don't know. Like, I mean, look around. Like, let's say, you're spending all your money on DoorDash, and you also like the stock market, and you have a problem with your car. Let's say you bought a E36 3 Series, and it's really been eating away at your wallet. You made a play initially, and you weren't ready for it, and then you continue to make troublesome plays to further put yourself in disadvantage. And some people can see traction control. Some people can see their bad plays, some people can't. Some people can see traction control. Some people can see their bad plays, some people can't. But once you see their bad plays, you know in your head, okay, things aren't going well, I have to make a play, right? It's like what Amon said at one time in the kitchen for no reason. It's like I'm dreaming. No one remembers this but me. We're about to go somewhere to eat, and all you hear is, Krishna! I'm about to make a play. That shit's so funny, but yeah, let's say you're this person X with the BMW. Your money's going away, you're making bad moves, I have to make a play. What would your play be? Well, what would be optimal for the situation? The first thing you gotta tackle is the debuff. The car. It's taking away your money. Sell it. Get something cheaper. Japanese, American. Stay away from the Korean stuff. Maybe the newer stuff, but no one can afford that. So stay away. But yeah, that'll be your first play. I need a car that's not gonna rob my money, or I need to no one can afford that. So stay away. But yeah, that would be your first play. I need a car that's not gonna rob my money, or I need to not have a car. Right? It's a quick little example. Obviously, like, I don't know, I guess you can say a remedy, a situation, a fix, but it's really, those terms are either too broad or they're too concrete. There's no flexibility, there's no room for fluctuation there. That's why I think a play is better. Everyone can understand it. Well, you like board games, you like map games, you like real games, doesn't matter kind of games you like. It should make sense what a play is. Life is a series of them. This week, I guess I made a play, yeah. I have lost all emotional connection to my 958, and it's expensive, and I have not cared for that car. It's a series of plays. You gotta just make the right ones, make the wrong ones, but you learn from the wrong plays you make. You adapt to the situation, or you go home. That is almost a verbatim quotation from my favorite YouTuber of 2025, according to YouTube, whose name I won't mention for no fucking reason. I just want to be a little cute little guy about that. If you know, you know, which is just fucking kid. But yeah, you either adapt or you go home, and that's a philosophy I stand for a lot of things in life. You just gotta adapt. You gotta just make the right plays in your life. Make the correct plays, the optimal plays. Yeah. At the end of the day, you gotta tell yourself, we made it this far. Okay? So yeah, I guess, yeah, this week I was mostly selling another car, making sure it's all done right and good. As of this morning, as of 5 minutes ago, everything is complete. We're just waiting for the documents. So that's good. That's good. Yeah, just waiting for the documents. So that's good. That's good. Yeah. Yeah. That's my week. But I guess the message for this week is treat life not like it's a joke, but like it's a game. Not a game in the sense that it's unserious and it's stupid and it's CSGO and it's Dark Souls, no, but in the sense that your goal is to, I don't know, reach max level, right? You want to beat all your bosses, right? You want to conquer all your legacy dungeons. You want to pick up all the items you can. You want to explore. You want to learn about the world. All while preventing yourself from going hollow. It's always the fucking WRX. I'm not racing you in the rain, big guy. I'm not racing you in the fucking rain. Oh, and then this guy. In the C300, base model Mercedes, of course you want to do it. Yeah, guys, watch out for your plays. Assess what plays need to be made next. I guess what a point to hone this all in, make it all make sense is I make several comparisons to make it make sense for all of you. Let's say it's Smash Bros. Ultimate. You want to prioritize your shield health. Shielding is important, and once you learn the timing of certain moves, how to parry them, or just how to parry any move in general, it's a very good skill to have, but you want to make sure your shield isn't, especially if you're a big character, because you can get shield poked. You want to go through life preserving your shield health at all times. Additionally, if you don't understand Smash Bros, like even though it's Ultimate is like baby game, it's like mashing game, it's the easiest one. Yeah, think about Halo Reach. Think about if you could play a difficulty of Legendary or above. Think about how the elites play. like a grenade to sticking onto them, power weapon, none of that. It's not gonna kill them. Yet they still dodge and slide and jump all over the screen to protect their shields at all costs, even though nothing's really gonna happen to them. But they need to play optimally at all times. That's their play. That's how they make sure they win. Kid, you can look at maybe Amon and Matt, but I fucking doubt it. Kid, look at like the Soulsborne series, especially if you're an invader. You get in there and you're fighting an unfair fight from the beginning. You want your health topped off at all times. That's why, you gotta, all these invaders, they keep healing the second they take any damage, even if it's not that much. Always be topped off. You know why? Because your rings and your talismans, those will give you extra damage and extra defense. Some of them will. Once you're topped off, it's almost optimal to be at full health all the time. You want to put your buffs on before you fight. You want to, apply your consumables. Yeah. It's not like, obviously the fight's important, and staying alive is important, and the plays you make are important. But you kind of need to be at full health and in good standing at all times, no matter what position you're in that fight. Right? CSGO, you don't really want to play a match without armor or without the fuse kit if you're, yeah, it's like that. You can go without it, but it's probably not the smartest play. You want to stay topped off at all times. You want to stay at your most optimal, you want to stay in the position in which you are playing at meta level at all times. That way, once you're taken care of and you're locked in, obviously I get the most food because I'm the best. You want defenses fixed, you want a wolf chase, that's me. So, okay, what was I saying? Yeah, guys, just make sure you're always topped off at all times. Watch out for your health. If the going gets tough, you're having a hard time, you're fighting a really bad gank squad, you're fighting a solo host, you're in a bad duel. If you're in a duel, I guess you're kind of just fucked there, but, because there's no healing or anything, but any of the other situations, you want to look at it literally or figuratively, it's important that you assess the plays you're making and make sure everything you pick is the most optimal, right? If you're debuffed, you're doing bad, you're overwhelmed, you weren't ready for the situation that you're in, just walk away and reset, like any other game. Not any other game, not a shooter, not a tactical shooter, because it's tactical, whatever. But yeah, just reset, go away to heal, apply regen, apply buffs, reset. Doesn't matter how long it takes. Play it slow. Get out the bow. Get out the great bow. Get out some bombs. Get out some projectiles. Play it slow and reset. Build yourself back and get back in that fight. Okay? You gotta make the right plays in your life. Treat every day. This is not even a suggestion now. Like, I don't really care if you like these games or if you don't. Either you make it make sense in your head by listening to me, or you just fucking ignore me. I don't know. I don't really care at all. But treat life like a Soulsborne invasion. Even if you hate those games, it's a very good way to approach life. And I'm not crazy. If you want to look at it, you want to do your research, which none of you would do. Maybe Krishna. Kid knows this already. I don't fucking tell him this, but yeah. Treat life like a Soulsborne invasion, and then once you understand what that means, or just treat it like Dark Souls. Once you get what that means at its base value, at its core value, gameplay aside, you'll do a lot better life-wise.